Start the right foot. Ladies and gentlemen, please start your clapping. Louder and louder and louder. Ladies and gentlemen, for the part of the stage, the fantastic, the magnificent Irish! Know what you're thinking? When he said Irish, you're thinking fucking love Irish people. Leprechauns, limericks and lucky fucking charms. And I started talking, you're like, bollocks. We got a grumpy one. And your next thought was, did that motherfucker just bring a backpack on the stage? Is he gonna take that with him when he leaves? What the fuck do we do if he doesn't? Where's my Dublin brother? Is that you? Do you remember that thing that they did in Dublin? Put that fucking portal that looked into New York and some Irish prick just held up the Twin Towers, the planes crashed into it. They had to shut it down after 3 days. And then all the people of Dublin brought flowers to lay it to rest. I fucking love you people. No, I fucking don't. I think you're all cunts. I travel the world. I'm in the Navy. My nickname's Irish. I travel the world. Everybody expects me nice like him, but I'm not. I'm a fucking asshole. Well, this is the bereaved family over here. You people have been getting shit on all night. Just so we're clear, I'm going to add that. Me and you's going to do something weird in a minute, young lady. Oh, we are there, going to fucking love it. You, not so much. Now, I've got 3 kids. My youngest, my favourite. People say you can't have a favourite child. Little bollocks have been here 2 minutes before I got a favourite person in this room. You. I do, so I picked her up from school the other day, right? So we're walking down the street, picked her up from school, walking down the street, she goes, hey Dad, that's my favourite lamppost right there. Look round, somebody drawn a big comedy cock on it. I was like, nice eyes, no, it's nice artwork that. She was like, thank you. Did not expect that from a 10-year-old, took like 3 more steps. I was like, hold on a fucking second. How do you know what a cock looks like? I said, I've seen yours once, so I just drew that. Only bigger. It's fucking mad. So as we're walking home, so I was like, so how was school today? She said, it was great. We would have to do a business. We're in business now. We have to make cakes and muffins. And the teacher looked at me weird when I told her what the name of our business was. I was like, well, what did you name it? She was, Muff Cakes. Fucking blew my mind. Got home, told, we have their elder sister and brother get in and explaining this to the mum, and her sister just went, why did you go all out? Just call us Fanny Fingers. And my son, who wants to be a stand-up comedian at 13, went, that's not all out. I was like, here we go. Here we go. He says, call it Pussy Pastries. Just so we're clear about this kid, she is a very, very funny individual. Just before I came on stage, I sent her a message saying, the dog behaving? She sent back this message to me, and hopefully this plays out.
Kevin's saying yes, but he was not behaving. His balls smacked me in the head. Yes, I did just say his balls, because he was jumping up on the sofa and it really hurt, and now my head hurts, so I think I might have got a bruise from the dog's balls.
I live with her. Fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, my son, like I said, he wants to be a stand-up comedian. I should have fucking known. I should have known that he was going to be funny, right? So when he was just 3 years old, right, his nanny was bathing him. So he was in the bath, and he just stood straight up, what? And he just started rubbing the end of his willy. And his nanny was like, what are you doing? He said, Daddy says I've got to wash off all the smeggy cheese. You know what the worst thing about that is? I did not say that. When he was 6 years old, we were in Northern Ireland, and Irish people can attest to this. When you're, it was Halloween, it was yesterday, but several years ago, and as you're driving down the street, you often will see a funeral parade coming the other way. And it was the middle of the day, it was really warm, we were bouncing, listening to music, they're dressed in fancy dress because we're off to this fancy dress party for Halloween. And I see this funeral procession, so we turn the music down, I'm like, right, be really respectful, someone has passed. And as we get beyond the hearse, all I hear is my son shout, hiya! The whole funeral procession looks at the car, and the woman whose husband had died, I shit you not, doubled up laughing. Like absolutely fucking killing herself laughing, which was a strange sight to see. in the picture of what we were looking at. And it was then that I remembered that my son was dressed as the Grim Reaper. Shit, you know, I turned around and he was waving the scythe out the fucking window. I'm like, what do I do with this? And to be fair, she came over and she went, "You made a shit day, slightly less shit." Fucking mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. He wants to be a stand-up comedian, so he knows at 13 he doesn't quite have, stories just yet. And I keep getting phone calls from his teacher for the stuff that he's done. So he's doing they have to do 20 minutes of reading at the very start of the day. And the teacher phoned me up and said, "Mr. McMahon, did you vet your son's book before he came to school today?" I was like, "I did not." "What was the book?" 50 Shades of Grey. When he came home, I was like, "Did you do that on purpose so you could have a wee story?" He went, "Yep, bring in Mein Kampf next week." Fucking mad, absolutely mad. I was on the phone, right? I do that Saturday, because I'm from Ireland. One of my mates is in the Navy as well, right? So we do that Saturday night. He lived back in Northern Ireland. It's called Dave. And we do the call back. And Dave's a fucking nutter, man. The things that this guy has done. Like, do you remember Veet? Do you remember that, ladies? You know, that sort of hair removal cream? Well, so Dave, not one for the gardening, not one for it. We took the piss out of him. And this is how you don't apply Veet. Don't get drunk, apply it, and then fall asleep. Oh yeah. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That man walked like John Wayne for 6 fucking weeks. And so we were out in the bar trying to drown his thing. There was 4 couples, and that movie Jack Nicholson is in. There's a bit with Helen Hunt, and she stands up and says, "Pay me a compliment or I'm leaving." And Jack Nicholson's character goes, "You make me want to be a better man." Lovely that. Dave's wife jumps up, same thing. And he just goes, "I think about you when I wank." I shit you not, all 4 ladies went, "Aww." And they stood up and went to buy us a drink. And I was like, "Dave, do you really think about your wife when you wank?" And he was like, "Nah, I think about yours." Fair, she is a 10, I am a 4, it is ridiculous. But it was to my surprise at the end of that phone call, I come off the phone, you're nearly on. I come off the phone and my dad said to me, my son said to me, "Hey Dad, what's a wank bank?" And young people don't know this. You don't know that before you had porn ready to hand on a mobile phone, what you would hope for is 1, maybe find a magazine in a bush. That was a good day, wasn't it? That was a good day. You remember, look at you, you're like, "Fuck, I found one wanked in a forest, it was great." Were you wearing that shirt at the time? I should imagine you were. The 80s called, they'd like that fucker back. Or you'd find your dad's VHS video, but you had to rewind that fucker back to where it was when you turned play, otherwise he'd know you'd found it. Or you would do this, right? What you would do is you would walk up to a person that you found attractive, right? And you would look at that person, you would stare them. You stare them right in the eyes. It's getting awkward now, this is fucking delightful. And then what you would just lean forward. That's the first time that's ever happened. I'm digging you. You lucky bastard. Is she hot tall? She looks like a hot tor. And then what you would do, right? What you would do is you look at that one, you just go, click. And you're in the wank bank now. By midnight tonight, you're going to feel a flutter in the fanny area. Sorry, this is Taunton. A minge tingle. And you're going to be wondering, what's going on with my fanny? It's going to be me cracking one out over you. What's your name, my love? Ashley. It's nice to meet you, Ashley. You know what to say, Ashley? It's always nice to put a face to a name. So, what's your name, sir? Jack. I'm not going to lie to you, Jack. Got a bit of you in that picture. Them balls are going to be tingling, mate. I'm going to leave you this last bit. It's a sort of an observational thing that I don't think women know about men when men buy cards. My wife recently asked me to buy a 70-year-old birthday card for her mum, and men don't like that. You know how men pick cards? Here's a visual representation of how men pick cards. These are cards. We go, yep. That is literally, I don't give a shit who died, whose birthday it is, what fucking anniversary. We go, got it, and we're out. I have to buy this 70th birthday card, right? So I walk into the shop and I'm like, there we are, 40, 50, 60. It's like, fuck, there's no 70. I'm freaking out. No 70 birthday cards. I want to pick up the fucking thing and throw it out the window. That's how women would be really rational. They go, I'll just go to another card shop. That's not how men think. You know what I did? I got a 40 and a 30 and I stapled the fuckers together. There's no fucking way I'm going to another card shop. That's not happening. And I thought, I'm a comedian, I'll write something fucking cute inside the cards. So in the first card, the 40 card, I got you this card because you don't look a day over 40. And me and my mother-in-law don't get on, so I was quite surprised that I was happy about the big smile on her face. It's like, look at that. Look how happy she is. Made me regret what I wrote in the second card. Just kidding, you old fucking hag. I wasn't invited to the birthday after that, I've got to be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been awesome. You're a beautiful, beautiful crowd, and just so we're clear how beautiful you are, click. See you all at midnight.
Irish! This is fantastic. Thank you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Irish. Yes. Brilliant.